Today felt great. They did a great job with the snow that's been given to us, and I had some great competition today in Dan Knosson and Jeremy Wagner ended up being a little bit of a surprise to me. I wanted to be a little bit closer to him on a few of the first laps, not third and fourth. So that's pretty good. That means pretty good because I know when we go international that if we're this close now, that'll put us even further up into that international competition. It's really hard, especially for some of these guys who aren't as experienced with the skiing, that they've got to get that just because you're passing somebody by 30 seconds or whatever. You also have to put into account the factors, whether or not you're an 11, 11 and a half, a 12. So then you've got to be able to do all that kind of math in your head while you're passing somebody, while you're exerting yourself. It makes it for interesting racing.
A little fatigue from the 10K, which was 2 days ago. I think we all are, though. Pretty decent endurance background prior to my injury. But just after recovering from my injury, I just need to apply the skill, the technique of double pull. I didn't have a ski background prior to this, but I had a triathlon and running background. I like being on the snow and the sense of freedom.
The men's competition is so stiff here. I mean, it's so tight. What does that do for you guys, and why is that good for U.S. Paralympic?
Gives us guys who have some experience a reason to keep going hard and treat this as for real, and gives these newer guys that are just coming in someone to chase and potentially someone to beat, like today. And we've got a tough field when we go to World Cup. Men's sit is a really strong field in our sport.
Jeremy, your nickname is Hawaii. I'm just guessing that's just because you're from Hawaii, or what? Are you kind of like a surfer guy, or tell me about that?
Pineapple, whatever you can think of. You're the surf guy.
How did you get into skiing then?
One of the biathlon coaches saw me doing an event at the Veterans Wheelchair Games and asked me if I was interested in biathlon. And I said, interested in what? And he said, don't worry about it, you'll like it, come on out. And I do enjoy it. It's a challenge. Like Andy was saying, it's good to have some of the new guys out here and some of the vets show us the ropes and someone to chase down, so it's really good. I enjoy it. It's always good when you're out there skiing and you lose track of how many laps you're doing. That's my view on if you know you're working hard enough.
There's a lot of tactical stuff involved. For instance, if you come, I can't hop out of tracks at all. So if I come up upon a skier who's slower than me, I can't pass them. So things like that. I was trying to always think ahead. Downhills, I was trying really hard to be aggressive but stay in control. And I don't know, just work hard. This was my first weekend on snow this year, actually. So I feel pretty good, especially because I got third 2 days ago. I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm, getting up to speed. It's a little disappointing, when everybody leaves, and like we're left here and we've got like a tiny little handful of people cheering us on. God bless them. But, so one ends up feeling a little bit like second tier, not as important, or who cares about us, and but what the heck, we've got our thing going, and it's really good. I just would like to see, I would like to see a little more attention paid to disabled athletes.
Well, my high school coach, Devin, he keeps pushing me, and he didn't have any doubt that I would join the team. So I just do the same courses as my high school, as all the other regular skiers. So I think that's what really sets me up for the races here. I also do training during the summer, so I think that probably is why I'm keeping up with everyone.
I know you guys' races don't always get the most spectators and stuff, but how has this week been?
Well, it's been really busy. Every day, every other day, we have a race. So I'm not used to that, but right now I'm exhausted. But
The really important camp as much as it was a competition. A really important time for everybody to work on their skiing and get some snow time. This year, the critical piece was we got to be on the actual trail. Last year, we were really just stuck on the sprint loop, which is only an 800-meter loop for these guys. We have a majority of our skiers are sit skiers, and so we can't send them up High School Hill. It's just not possible. 12% is about the right grade for them. And Rumford's a great space for that when we can get down on that sit ski course. It's really an idealistic course for the sit ski. Really challenging and super challenging for those that are just new to the sport. Some of these athletes have disability way up high on their spine, and so you can imagine skiing the Rumford courses with just your arms, no core muscles, and so for those it's really challenging. 6 times around a really challenging 2K course was a great effort for these guys.